Hello, I'm Philip Brunelle, Artistic Director and founder of Vocal Essence and organist choirmaster at Plymouth Congregational Church in Minneapolis. So every day I've selected a composer, some from the past, some from the present, who's had a role to play in Vocal Essence and Plymouth Church. Today it's the Mexican composer Diana Syrse, S-Y-R-S-E. I'll tell you a little later about how I happen to know Diana. She now lives in Europe, and she's a very much in demand young woman, born in 1984. Among her upcoming commissions are from the orchestra, the Radio France Philharmonic, from the Deutsche Oper am Rhein, where she is composing a children's opera. Back in Mexico City, her native country, she is writing a work for the 100th anniversary of the Mexican Revolution, performed by the Orchestra Minería, a fabulous orchestra. I hope someday we can have them here in Minneapolis. And that will be done in their most gorgeous concert hall, Sala Neza, where I have performed with the ensemble singers of Vocal Essence. And the new Juilliard Ensemble in New York City has a new piece coming. So she's a very active and interesting woman. She's fascinated by music for the voice, but also to do new musical theater pieces. So how did I get to know her was that for about 12 years now, Vocal Essence has been doing a program called Cantaré, Let's Sing, where we have brought composers from Mexico to the Twin Cities to write music for schools, grade school, high school. And early on in this time, I go every year to Mexico to interview composers, and I interviewed Diana. She was then just in her early 20s, and she came to this interview with me with her parents. They wanted to know what was happening to this young woman who might be going to Minneapolis. She had never been, of course, to the United States, let alone coming to Minnesota. And she had a wonderful interview. I was very much taken with her. So in 2009, she came to Minneapolis, and for that first year worked here with schools. And then the second year, we wanted her back. Then she was down in Worthington, Minnesota, and she was wonderful down there as well. She composed a lot of music for us over those 2 years, some of it for children, young kids, but some of it more advanced for high school groups. And so one of the pieces she wrote, this is the beginning of a piece called The Church of St. John, La Iglesia de San Juan. So you see the wonderful way she explores chords and beautiful harmonies. This is the music of Diana Syrse. Now, more recently, she composed a piece that she sent me called Scratch Cat, El Gato Araña. It's a piece for solo piano, and I love the description. She says, it's a piece about a nervous cat who loves to scratch everything in the house in an anxious way every time that he listens to rock and metal. I'll give you a little taste of what this piece is like. Scratch Cat. So you get that real kind of nervous energy, which very much is a part of Diana and her whole idea of music making. So a piece of Diana's that we love to sing is a piece that she calls potpourri a la Mexicana. And it's a piece that's a number of movements, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm going to just play the first two of them. Beautiful songs, well loved in Mexico. The first one, Madrigal, says, "How beautiful is the morning when I come back from the capital. How beautiful is my Susan when I see her running in the cornfield." And the second one that follows right with it, which says, "I love you, you said. Pretty little doll of golden hair, 2 teeth of pearls, ruby lips. Tell me if you love me as I love you, if you remember me as I do you." Music of Diana Syrse. Music of Diana Syrse. Have a wonderful day.